So in 2017, organizations are struggling more and more to meet the skill gap when it comes down to cybersecurity trained and skilled workforce and data security trained workforce. So there was a very interesting article actually we came across and wanted to share it with you. This is more like an analysis, a comparison analysis done by one of these companies out there, right?
Yeah, so healthdatamanagement.com did a nice little comparison between multiple reports that have been being published about current trends and what that means for cybersecurity in 2017. And the reports are from Thales, Crowd Research Partners, Center for Cybersecurity Safety Education, and the 2017 Cybersecurity Trends Report, which is a collaboration between a lot of different cybersecurity vendors and companies that come together to do that report. And basically what they found is the trend is that people are upping their cybersecurity spend. The average, according to the Cybersecurity Trends Report, was by about 21%, 46% of companies are upping their spend.
That's great, that's great. Also, I think so they found that around 54% of the companies, they plan to even take up their training and budgets and their certification budgets, more. And which is actually a really, really big move, especially, the kind of threat vectors which are coming up. We have seen in 2016 and the kind of advancements happening on data protection and of course securing the cybersecurity workforce. Yeah.
And I've been thinking a lot, and it's been coming up a lot about training staff up rather than hiring in. And I actually read a really interesting article recently. I'll try to find it and link it below. That was talking about the dangers of actually hiring cybersecurity experts in, is because a lot of them don't have the experience necessary and so still require a lot of training, even though they have a lot of the educational background.
That's true.
They have the bachelor's, they have the certifications, but they haven't actually done incident response in real time.
And that's where the experience, the soft skills, all of them, the good or the right combination comes in. And to be fair, the new I would say probably the students or somebody who's taking up cybersecurity as a profession who's new to it, there is not enough certifications and they all go by theory. Right? So
yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. And then what the advantage of training your employees up would have is that they're already familiar with your software, your environments, what you're working with, what the protocol is, kind of how things run already. So if you can give them the same education that these hire-ins have, plus they already have the experience of working with your environment, being in the IT department at your company, so they'll actually often be a much better fit. That's why they're already working for you.
That's a really great point. So I think so like training, the right mix of a real-time skill set is, I think so, a good mix for 2017.
Yeah,
right?
And it seems like businesses are starting to recognize that, we think it's great.
All right, nice. This is actually really good, especially, if some of you who are kind of looking into changing pathways or looking into how and what will be the right fit for me when entering a cybersecurity field. I think so we have some really cool blog posts done for each segment, for each job type also. So you guys should definitely check that out.
Yeah, and get your employers to, help you out with your education. They'll probably pay for it if you're going to be working for in cybersecurity.
Exactly. A lot of companies are looking very seriously towards that too.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining, and we see you probably in the next segment.
Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for joining.